Welcome back guys to a brand new Ark video on the channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about the new update that has just gone live for Ark Survival Evolved on the console for the Xbox One and the PS4. I told you in my last video that this was going to be a massive update and it was going to be 20 gigabytes plus, and it has just been announced that the update is 28 gigabytes. There's some reports that it's like 30 gigabytes. I'm not too sure what it is on the PS4. I've started downloading it on my Xbox and it's actually 28 gigabytes. So it is even bigger than I expected, guys, which is crazy. And I'm hoping this is going to fix a lot of things in the game. If you remember, I've made videos talking about this next generation Ark, the way it's going to be improved, lots of things fixed, lots of crashes sorted, and this is exactly what Wildcard are doing, and that is why these updates are so big. If you guys are excited for today's update, there's lots coming. Make sure to smash a like. Let's try and hit over 1,000 likes on today's video. It would be fantastic. And make sure to be subscribed if you're not subscribed already, as we're on that road to 150,000 subscribers. So what I'm actually going to be doing at this part of the video, guys, is just playing you everything that is going to be coming with the update. You know, just literally the full patch notes so you can read through. It's a pretty long update, and this is why it's 28 gigabytes, just so you know. So obviously get downloading. If you're on an official server, then obviously that, you know, you may not be able to go on it for a while. So I hope you guys got as much done as possible before. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's going to take a bit of time to download. Sorry to those people that obviously get frustrated with big updates on Ark, because obviously, you know, if your internet isn't as fast, then it's going to take a long time. Some people are sometimes seeing the comments saying I can't play Ark for like 4 days because of how big this update is. So it is pretty crazy. If you're wondering what's going on with the S Plus update, S Plus hopefully should be coming to the console, the next phase of it, in the next major update for Ark, which again is going to be another huge one. So every month we are getting huge updates and it's crazy. So if you guys can smash a like, as I said, let's try and hit over that 1,000 like target. As always, you've been smashing it recently. Enjoy the rest of the video. It's just talking through everything you need to know with the update. See you guys later. So the first thing is texture streaming. So apply pool size changes immediately to save memory. Now, saving memory is huge within Ark Survival Evolved. If you guys don't know, this is what makes the game run so much more smoother, and to be able to save as much memory as possible is fantastic. Now, with tech, they have fixed tech saddles. If you guys have been wondering about what is going on with tech saddles, they have now been fixed. Riding, fixed ability to toggle third person. I didn't actually know this was a problem at the moment. I didn't even know that. You guys are probably thinking, yeah, this has been really annoying me, but I don't tend to do that much. And then the Ice Dragon, I know I always have to say this in the video, whenever there's a change to it, I always call it the Ice Dragon. You guys will know that if you follow the channel for a while. Structures now block dive damage, fixed issue with dive damage not being reduced by armor, and Ice Breath should no longer go through when aiming backwards and aiming for the opposite side. Now, there are huge exploits being fixed in this. If you guys have seen one of my older videos, a lot of this is from what, you know, has come from the PC. There's different stuff from, you know, from the PCs, you know, because console is different, but there still is a lot of the PC stuff that has been ported over. So fix for exploit involving chairs. If you guys know about meshing, which I'm sure you do, that is a huge problem with the chairs, so that's been fixed. Fix for the exploit involving ladders, fix for exploit involving the tape jar, and fix for the exploit involving the giant crab. Now, as you guys can see, C4 can no longer be placed on platform saddles. It's going to be interesting to see why. I know it's all to do with more PvP and stuff, but you know, that's a new change, and if this is something that affects you guys, then that is obviously sad for you, but if this is something you're happy about, then that is great. Now, the tech bridge, fixed issue with placement where bridge incorrectly identified other structures as enemy. Terminals, fixed for players getting disconnected when accessing a terminal with too much in their inventory, and achievement rewards. Turret, fixed turret damage calculation so that the damage is constant and consistent. I couldn't even speak for a second there. At a low frame rate. Spyglass can now double tap X on Xbox or square on PS4 to turn off the crosshair while equipped. For me, that is huge. I know this is like one of the smallest things, but it's small things in updates, which is what makes the game so much better, because there's really annoying things like that which, you know, can really get on your nerves. Key binding, added whistle land flyer command into the key binding options so that can be bound. Server stability, a fix for a rare crash. Now I don't know what this crash is. As you guys know, wildcard don't tend to tell us much stuff, but you know, anyway. Horde mode, fix for some corrupt dinos stuck in attack in place after the crate is completely empty, completed. I'm so sorry, and slash destroyed. Scout, fixed Scout being destroyed by your own turret on spawn. The Velonosaur, fixed FX on low stamina only. The mech, enable hit pause on low FPS swings, and also fix for mechs consuming element dust. The Titans, fix a placement of health bar for Ice Titans and Forest Titans, and saddle physics improvements. On the chat, they fixed formatting of names with embedded URLs. The Cryopod, improved Triblog report. And Extinction. Finally, we've got to Extinction. I get comments every single day on my channel. Extinction's so broken. Extinction's still broken. And there's a lot which has happened with Extinction. So fix for Ascension, skipping cinematics for saved games. Fix for spawning below the world in the crater forest. Fix for dome transition issue on reload. Plugged numerous holes, which is obviously to do with meshing. They've said they're gonna constantly do that, but you know, they can't officially fix meshing at the moment. But maybe in the future there'll be something put into place, but we'll see. Updated forbidden zone spawners, structure prevention volume updated to allow building in the city trench eastern sewer pipe / building, prevent flyers in the desert cave, floating foliage deleted, fix multiple places where players could get stuck. I got stuck so much at the start of Extinction on the PC and on the Xbox. Fixed wasteland debuffs, updated placement of kill barrier in a few places, fixed under mesh teleport spots, which is interesting, and removed unnecessary meshes under crater forest, which is great. Now, Scorched Earth, there's been, they've actually, oh, that's pretty awesome. So with Scorched Earth, they've fixed multiple map holes, and on the island, they've actually fixed one. So the island must be getting closer. I mean, there's always going to be meshing, but, you know, to at least patching as much as they can. There is videos on YouTube of literally people looking at, showing wildcard every single mesh in the game, and sometimes, well, where you could, like, hole where you can mesh through, and sometimes I just don't understand why they don't watch that. They must have watched one before. Now, if you saw in my PC update, there is huge mesh memory optimizations for so much stuff in the game, and this is probably going to be one of the reasons why the update is so big. Now, we are going to come back to the top, but the reason why I say this is look how much stuff has been changed. Not changed, but the mesh memory for all of this stuff. Sorry, I just burped. And I'm going to keep going on, and that is actually the full update. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys, because I don't want to read through absolutely everything, because then the video will probably end up being like 30 minutes. Look, you guys can pause the video. All of this stuff has mesh memory optimizations coming its way for the console, which is going to be fantastic. Everything with optimizations in Ark is exactly what we need. People constantly go on about how we just need as many optimizations, focus on fixing the game. Wildcard are doing that and bringing us new content. I'm telling you, I've said it over and over again, this is the year for Ark, and it is going to be changed. I know if I'm wrong, then I'm so sorry. I've said it so many other times, but they're really working hard so far, and they haven't missed any release dates, and it's been the first month, and usually they probably miss about 10 release dates in the first month already before. But anyway, so you guys can see all of the stuff which is going to have mesh memory optimizations. You can pause it. I don't want to read through it because obviously, as I said, it'll go on forever, the video, but interesting stuff. I actually did read through a lot of it. There's more on console than there was on PC from what I'm aware of, so that is going to be very interesting right there. You can see absolutely everything in this video, and it still goes on. When I thought that was going to be the end, there's still so much. It's loads of random things, but I'm hoping this will actually make a huge difference within the game. So we're going to keep going down, and then we're going to be talking a little bit about the S Plus beta and Kibble rework that's been going on. Now, as you guys can see, the Structures Plus and Kibble Rework beta is still available, and looking for additional feedback as we get closer to the release of these features. You just give them as much feedback as you possibly can. It's all Wildcard need at the moment, because they need to get this beta perfect, so then when they release it, there's going to be no trouble. This is Wildcard's real start to, changing and making sure something's perfect. We may not get it as soon as possible, as we would before, but at least it will be something that works and that isn't broken, and then causes other troubles within the game, which is what happens a lot with Ark. But yeah, so it's still ongoing, and hopefully we'll hear some news in the next community crunch on the PC update. Hopefully getting this stuff, that'll be interesting. Now, there is upcoming server maintenance beginning on the 30th of January at 2 AM, as you guys can see there, different time zones and stuff, and they're going to be taking down some servers. There's quite a lot of them on the PS4, Xbox One and PC, just to let you guys know, on January the 30th. There is some mod community updates, as you guys can see here. This is something Zen always does. He does these like wildcard workshops. You can go subscribe to him if you want as well. That's his channel there that popped up there. He's got 1,000 subscribers. So let's see if he can gain some more subscribers there and get himself maybe to that 10,000. So go support him. That'd be fantastic. And he just basically, if you want to learn how to mod, you can start from number 1 and build your way through. And definitely you can actually, I think you can earn some money, like prizes and stuff, if you end up becoming a pretty awesome modder there. So, fan feature of the week. This one is actually a drawing, as you guys can see on the screen right there. Usually they do like some sort of cartoon, but this one is still pretty awesome, so I'm a fan of it. I really am. And so big shout out to the drawing of the otter there. And then evolution event to close off today's community crunch. Survivors on all platforms. A evolution event will be active from Friday the 1st of February, 1 PM EST, until Monday the 4th of February, 3 PM EST, and that's ×2 rates. It is nearly February, and I'm very excited for it. January has been the most awful month I've ever experienced in my entire life. Don't want to be bringing it, that back into things, but it was absolutely awful for me, and I cannot wait. Things are looking up right now, and I cannot wait to move into the new months and have a fantastic 2019. And thank you to everyone that has supported me on the channel so far. And that is everything coming for the update. Now, as I said, the console one, hopefully we'll get some news on the release date this week. I'm hoping there's a chance it could even still come out this week. I reckon by Friday we could have the update. And obviously, if you are doing anything on official servers, watch out for my next video on the update, because you don't want to be, it's going to be a big update, especially if you've got slower internet. That could be a huge problem, because it's, as you see, the patch will be a large download. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy, let's try and hit over that 1,000 like target. As always, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See you guys later.